All right, this is Rap the News. When I use the terminology good brother, I'm not talking about the human being. I'm talking about the spirit moving the human being to do good. And when I say good brother, that's what I mean. I don't really give credit to the human being for anything. Either God is moving through you or Satan is moving through you. We're going to go to Genesis 18:32. Finally, Abraham said, "May the Lord not be angry, but let me speak once more. Supposedly 10 are found there, and that's in Sodom and Gomorrah. That's good." And he answered, "On account of the 10, I will not destroy it." So what happened to Sodom and Gomorrah? It got destroyed because there were not 10 good men. He only found there one good man, and that was Lot. Jeremiah, and just like I said, and so shall it be in the end, that it's only going to be a handful of good people that's going to be savable. Everybody else are liars and thieves, and everybody is wearing a mask to pretend like they're good while they molesting and touching and groping and raping and killing and murdering and drug dealing and hating and you name it, you know, under the sun. That's what they're doing. Stealing and lying, envious, coveting, selling their souls for worldly glitter and gain. Jeremiah 5:1. Go up and down the streets of Jerusalem. And this is why we were taken into slavery. Look now and take note. Search her squares. If you can find one single person, anyone who acts justly, anyone who seeks the truth, then I will forgive the city. Where is Jerusalem at now? It's Talarad. How did Talarad look? It is destroyed, and it will remain destroyed until the end of time. Psalms 14:3, and it's the same place where Sodom and Gomorrah is destroyed, where all the pharaohs destroyed, and all the ancient civilizations destroyed. God never found anybody good. People think they can do evil because they grown. You watching porno, you watching dirty movies, and you think God is approving of that crap? No, he don't approve of pretty much no one. Psalms 14:3. They have all gone astray. They are altogether become filthy. There is none that doeth good. No, not one. Not one. And that is what I'm finding today. I mean, I look at everybody like filthy McNuggets. Everybody, until you can prove otherwise. That's how I look. I put people through the test to see if you have faith, to see if you are a believer, to see if you are a do-gooder. I haven't found one. I haven't found one. Everybody, when placed under pressure, folds. Everyone. And this is what God is talking about. Not that what people think, that you have the appearance of doing good in front of men, but behind everybody's back, you're a lowlife. You're a scam artist, like I said. You're a molester. You're a rapist. You're a fornicator. You commit adultery. You doing drugs. You a shisty person, lying. You covetous. You a boaster. Things that God hate. But in front of everybody's face, you putting on a good show. Very entertaining, right? Micah 7:2. The good man is perished out of the earth. And that's what happened in the time of Genesis with Noah, that Methuselah had died, and it was only pretty much Noah and his family. If Noah's sons went out to look for wives, they wouldn't have found nothing. And that's what's happening today. You can go look out for a husband or a wife. What are you going to find? Homosexuals, ain't you? Deviants, right? Gangbangers, whatever they is. Worldly followers. No one is a thinker anymore, right? And this is what I'm finding. And there is none upright among them. And so God flooded the whole place. Isaiah 52. Why was no one there when I arrived? And this is God. Why did no one answer when I called? There's none. Everybody out chasing the worldly glitter and gain, this material world. Ezekiel 22:30. I even look at the men on the corner and stuff like that. You going out and you a marauder after you get through preaching all that crap on the corner. I searched for a man among them to repair the wall and stand in the gap before me on behalf of this land, so that I should not destroy it, says the Lord. But I found not one. And this is continuous cycle that keeps going on over and over. God is not finding not one good person. And again, I'll say to the deceived, he ain't talking about you, fornicator, who pretending in front of your family and friends and everything like you're not committing fornication, or you adulterer, or you liar, or you sinner, or you thief. He ain't talking about you. You who watch porno or dirty movies and getting with this person and that person, lusting all over the place, coveting money and everything else, greedy, shysty, crooked businessmen. He's not talking about you. You think that because you put on a mask of a good face, that made you who you pretending to be. No, you a crumb cake. So again, God says, I found not one. Isaiah 59:4. None calleth for justice, nor any pleadeth for truth. They trust in vanity. You trust in your car, you trust in your job, you trust in your money, you trust in your wealth, you trust in your knowledge, you trust in your school, your education. You're trusting in everything but God. And all those things are vanity. It cannot save your soul on the day of judgment. Like it says, what good is it to gain the whole world and lose your soul? And they speak lies, they conceive mischief, and they bring forth iniquity. And this is what the world is today. Everybody's a wrongdoer. And, I pray I'm not counted among them. Everybody is believing in falsehood. You can't make up a religion and things and then think God gonna accept your lying ass when he already said all liars is going to the fire. And since they all liars and they all crooked, they come to my channel thinking I'm the same as them. They think I'm some crook. I don't receive money for the scriptures. If anybody is trying to give me money for the scriptures or anything like that, I don't receive money for the scriptures. If you want to give to Rap the News poor ass, then Rap the News will happily receive what you have to give my poor ass. But as for the scriptures, no, nothing, nada. I will not take a dime for it. Nor am I going to be bribed or anything else. I see through people. I don't contact people. For what? I'm giving you a message, from the prophets. Remain anonymous. Death is close at hand. It's right on top of us. Catastrophic enough to bring down metropolis. Death from up above. It ain't no stopping it. Warning after warning. Every sign was foretold. For men bringing revelation straight to your souls, to your ears. But you ain't trying to hear. Fornicating hypocrite. Still drinking beer, right? So anyway, I'm bringing you this message from the prophets. I'm bringing you this message from God. And that's all. I'm not trying to make friends with you. I'm not trying to connect with you physically. I can't be tempted by you, right? And basically, if you're trying to tempt me, you can keep your comments, you can keep your this, and you can keep that, and everything that you have. Give me nothing, says Raptor News. Give me nothing. Let the Lord sustain me. It's Raptor News.